I love when grown men come into a shop to get their car fixed, and then it's not, under $100 repair that they can authorize. And then they tell your service writer they're going to call them back and then show up to come pick up your car because they don't have no heart to call back and say, hey, I can't afford to do this right now. He said he had to talk to the boss last conversation with Rachel. So that guy with the Lincoln said to Rachel, because we said it needs a rear converter. The sway bar frame bushings were bad. The tensioner pulley was making a little noise. The right exhaust manifold was leaking. And the left converter was patched. And I can't tell if the left was leaking over the right. So I said, all right, well, let's advise both manifolds, both rear cats, and whatever the case may be. Then he's like, well, what can you do for $1,000? So Rachel was like, all right, I'll do the right side manifold and the right converter, and if you have a leak on the left manifold, it's on you. So he's like, well, I got to talk to my wife. And then he just shows up like a coward and doesn't call back to Rachel to say, hey, I can't afford it, or we decide not to fix it, just shows up to get his keys. If you're a grown man and you can't make a decision on fixing your car, you might as well send your wife here to take care of the auto repair needs, right? Like, if I ever had to go to my wife and say, honey, can I go buy a car? Or can I fix my car?
Well, my friend's dad,
I just gotta laugh. Like the cowardly men, right?
So they bought a track day at E-Town Raceway.
Yeah.
And they have a convertible, and they said the convertible wasn't allowed on the track without a roll cage.
Right.
So,
understand safety.
Yeah. Safety. So he went out and bought a new Porsche. Not a brand new, but newer.
Yeah.
Porsche Cayman without saying anything to his wife. She didn't find out that he bought it until he pulled in the driveway.
Right. But
but that $50,000 car.
Like, I want to fix our roof, honey. Can I get permission from you to fix our roof?
Yeah, that's
or I want to buy an Asian girl from Taiwan. Do I need your permission? That I might want to get permission for.
That's not going to be a chick.
Lady boys, they call them.
Thailand,
but my point is, if you're you're the man, you bring the car to the shop to get repaired, at least have the balls to say that you're fixing it or you're not fixing it, not take the cop out and say, well, I have to talk to my wife. And he may have had to talk to his wife.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do? Go buy a new car? No, probably not, for $1,000 worth of minimum repairs. You're going to go buy another used car for fucking $5,000. It's a piece of shit.
I'd give him $1,000 for that.
I would give him $1,500 for it.
Yeah.
But my point is, he didn't even call back to tell Rachel, like, hey, I'm just coming to pick it up.
Yeah.
Weak. Send your wife if you want, We want the decision maker to show up to the shop who wants to make the decisions on the repairs. The repairs, Caleb. Oh, honey, can I buy a Captain and Coke at Wawa? At Applebee's? Is that on our budget?